Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd, and I have the honor of interviewing the man, the myth, the legend, the black Ghostbuster, Ernie Hudson. So let's bring him in! A slight correction. I do get to interview Ernie Hudson, but it's a phone interview, not in person. But no worries. Through the powers of movie magic, I will make it appear like I'm talking to Ernie Hudson in person when I'm actually doing it over the phone. Trust me, you won't notice the difference. It'll be flawless. Ernie Hudson, it's a pleasure to have you here. Tell us about your new movie.
It's called Doomby, and it's about, I think, relationships, how we impact the lives of each other. The movie It's a Wonderful Life dealt with that in a, not a similar way, but how the power of how we are to each other.
Now I have to ask you, Ernie, Ghostbusters 3, is it happening?
I'd love to see it happen, but getting the guys to agree, I mean, their relationship is like family, you know, they love each other, but they also hate each other, you know what I mean? So getting them to agree on whatever, that's really the thing. Because I don't understand, well, let's just make a movie. What's the problem? But it never seemed to be quite that simple.
You were great as the warden on Oz. What's your weirdest story while doing that show?
So I did a talk show on in SNBC, and they brought me on as a warden, and I realized in the middle of the interview they actually thought I was an actual warden. And I'm like, what? I'm not a warden. I just do a TV show. So I mean, like, who did the research here? What is that about? I mean, this is a major news show.
Ernie Hudson, make us cry.
There were a lot of the black films that kind of came up, you know, the Spike Lee stuff and, you know, the John Singleton stuff that I didn't get a chance to be a part of. For example, I never worked a Tyler Perry movie. I think for a lot of the black filmmakers, they may look at me and say, oh, well, he did that, so he's not somehow part of something else. So I can't get an interview with Spike Lee? What is that about? I don't understand, you know, how I've never actually had an interview with John Singleton.
You see? Flawless. Flawless victory. Excellent. Okay, so obviously I use random footage of Ernie Hudson, but don't knock me for using the Winston Zeddemore action figure. If I was Seth Green doing that, I'd have a cartoon on Adult Swim. And sound bites over video game footage, Machinima does it all the time, and they get millions of views. And I think they own a planet. Now here's some irony for your ass. I went to the opening of the 3G art show. That's the art exhibit at Gallery 1988 in Los Angeles, where all the artwork is based on the movies Goonies, Gremlins, and Ghostbusters. I know, right? And who do I happen to meet while I'm there? Ernie Hudson. I hope he doesn't think I'm stalking him. I already had that problem with Reginald VelJohnson. Now, if you'd like to hear the raw, complete Ernie Hudson interview, just go to my second channel, youtube.com/blacknerdlive. Or you can listen to the MP3 at blacknerdcomedy.com/Ernie Hudson. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go throw a party for a bunch of children, while all the wild slime is under the building. Oh, the in control. Oh, you know it. Oh.